Are you trading with your future self in mind? Because you probably aren't. You're recklessly gambling. You're trying to do Mickey Mouse shit. And then bitching about, well, you're getting cartoon results. That's what you're doing. You're out here looking at people trying to be icons in the industry, and they're all comic strips. They're comic strips. They're fucking cartoon figures, okay? These people have no wisdom. They have no experience in being successful long term. But they're going to be your source. You're going to draw from them like a well, and the water's tainted. They're lying to you. They're giving you piss poor advice, and they're giving you the image routine, hoping that that'll distract you long enough so you can keep them getting paid. I want to see what you all do. I want to see how you live, whose lives you impact, what you do with it once you're there. I enjoy doing this, but I have the latter part of my life to sit back and observe what my students do with this. How do you live your life? Do you live your life like an asshole? Are you a pillar in the global community where you're not trying to be all about you? Are you making an investment in other people's lives? Are you impacting other people's lives in a positive way? That's why I'm doing this. I know all the things I have in this world is bountiful. I'm blessed. I'm absolutely blessed, Father. I'm so thankful that you favored me undeservingly. I did not deserve any of these things. I did not deserve to be chosen to have this understanding. And many times I fall on my face as an advocate for him because I don't have the ability to control myself sometimes. But I don't think that he chose me foolishly. He knows my heart. He knows my intentions. And when I talk to you this way, in a manner, in a capacity that is not yielding anything monetarily to me, it's not giving me anything except for peace of mind knowing that I've instilled in you experience, wisdom, life experience that unless you go through these painful events, you may not be of the mindset to see it as a learning experience. It could be the ticket out of here and you don't ever want to do it again. That wasn't for me. I took lots of breaks and I called it quitting. But there's a lot of wrong ways to do this stuff. And it's always packaged as the easier shortcut. There is no shortcut. There's no way around the hard, one step in front of the other journey. It's Piper chilling up a pair of swimming goggles. My son Cameron's going to be upset about that, but it serves him right. He left them on the ground. I told him to pick them up. Life lessons. He'll remember that now. He paid for it with his money. You're a terrible father. You're letting your dog chew up his thing. Save your parenting advice. I have children that aren't doing what I want them to do. Hardship is a lesson. It's a good taskmaster. He's not going to want for anything, even though he has to go out and buy another pair of goggles. So anyway, there's a lot of wolves out there that are wearing sheep's clothing. They look gentle. They look approachable. I want to go over there and pet that sheep. This person over here, real quiet. The only thing negative to say, always positive, buy my course, buy my bullshit. Are they really what you think they are, or are they a wolf? I don't know. That's for you to determine and decide and experience on your own. Throughout this life, I've been a lamb. I've been one of those little pigs, and I've jumped from one thing to the next. And I live in a house of bricks now. It's rooted in my faith in the Creator who obviously made this accessible to me, because if he didn't want me to have it, I wouldn't have it. I would fail in front of all of you, and I wouldn't have anybody doing anything with the transferable knowledge that I've made available to all of you. And I know what my reward is, because I live my life through helping all of you. It's not always easy being out here in front of you like this, where I'm unfiltered. Many times, and today's not one of them though, but many times I've cringed at my presentation, and some of you like those the most. I don't like them. They're embarrassments to me. But I did very, very my best. I did my best today to try to stay on focus and try not to go off the rails. I did a few times, but I was able to pull back in. I wanted to do a whole lot more, believe me. But I think there was an audience that heard what they needed to hear today. It may not be for all of you, but it's okay. And like I said, Alex, he inspired this one today with his comment about how he wanted to lose. And that's self-punishment. And I want you to think about that in closing. I want you to think about how, if you're in the trade, if you're about to take the trade, and you know that you should be somewhere else doing something else, don't trade it. Because your mind is not going to be on following price action. You're not going to be following the institutional order flow. You're not going to be checking continuously if the signatures are supporting your trade idea. You're going to be thinking about, oh, I wish I'd have done this. I better take care of this. As soon as this trade's done, I'm going to go do that very thing. But right now I got this to worry about. And then all of a sudden your subconscious rises up and says, you know what? You need to learn some humility today. And you allow it. You invite it. And you encourage it. Knowing at that very moment that you know that you have lost the plot. You know that that trade is next to 100% going against you. It's not going to pan out. But what do? You stay with it. You stay with it. You're applying the mindset that you should subscribe to when you are following your rules and your model. You're applying it there. See how the miswiring in your head is? It's self-inflicted.